Hi everyone, it's Danika. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. When I talked in the beginning about wanting to revamp my YouTube channel and make more videos, this video was the video I was most excited to film. And it's something I'm super passionate about, so I hope you enjoy it today. And this video is going to be about how to maintain your health as a working freelance makeup artist. So I have 5 tips to share with you today, and these are the main ones that I feel like will be so helpful. I'm so excited to put it out there and get you guys thinking about how to be a healthy makeup artist, but I think it really is important to remember to care for yourself and your well-being. So tip number 1 is planning your sleep schedule. We have a lot of early mornings as makeup artists, and you might assume that we're early birds because of that, but not all of us are. I am definitely a night owl. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out this tip, but I would say this year, maybe last year as well, I started realizing that if I went to bed early, I didn't wake up as tired. So say you are a night owl like myself and you stay up watching shows till 1 in the morning. If you're doing that every night leading up to a wedding on Saturday, of course on Friday night, you're not going to be ready to go to bed at 10 p.m. and get a full 8 hours, wake up at 6 a.m. You're going to be getting tired towards 12:30, 1 a.m., and then you're looking at 5-6 hours of sleep by the time you actually fall asleep. So what I started doing is balancing my schedule a little more. So if I look at my schedule for the week and I see that I have an early morning client on Friday and a full wedding party on Saturday, starting on Wednesday, I will start going to bed at the time that I need to and waking up early so that I'm getting myself on that new schedule of winding down and getting tired at the time I needed to get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. This has helped me so much. I feel so well rested. I feel like a better makeup artist when I get to the party. And it's just because I've taken the time, look at my week, see, what time I'm gonna have to wake up for my weddings, and making sure I am waking up early and getting tired in an appropriate time so that I can be very well rested and get my sleep. The second tip I have kind of piggybacks off of that, and I've listed these in a way so that it will do that as I'm talking to you, is give yourself plenty of time in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you may think, oh, I just need like 20 minutes to slap on a light makeup look and I'll run out the door. But that doesn't really give your body enough time to wake up and recharge and get ready for the day and be in a good attitude about it. Instead, you're kind of bringing the sluggishness all throughout your morning and all driving through your wedding too. I found that an hour and a half is my sweet spot. So if I have to leave the house at 9, I will wake up at 7:30. Whew, math, hard. I've just found that's really great because that first 15 minutes to half an hour goes by very quickly. That's like going to the bathroom, rinsing my face, wandering around the house, trying to get warm because it's freezing. That goes by so fast. And then if you're doing a little bit of a makeup routine too, you want to have time for that. I don't do anything wild. I mean, sometimes I do if I'm in the mood, but I make sure I have a full face of makeup on, and I feel like that wakes me up as well. And it's nice to get in the routine of doing my makeup and waking up, having my coffee. Another thing I like to do is eat breakfast. I know a lot of people can't eat right away in the morning when they wake up. I don't either. I'll have my coffee, but about 45 minutes to an hour into that hour and a half that I have of waking up, I will make either a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich, oatmeal, you could do a smoothie, you could do something super light, an egg, a hard-boiled egg, just something to get in your system because you're gonna be working for a long time and we're always starving. And so I've just found that fueling my body with something that I can handle early in the morning really helps me have that energy to get through my clients and not have a rumbly tummy too. That will 100% happen if I don't have anything. So that just kind of gets my day off to a really good start in the morning prior to a wedding. Tip number 3 is give yourself plenty of travel time. So I was using Waze for a little bit to see what my drive looked like that morning. I would punch it in and see. I don't really do that as much anymore because I just found that I would rather leave early and have extra time once I get to the location. So for me, this means about a 15 to 30 minute buffer, usually 15. So if I have to be walking in the bride's door at 8 a.m., I will make sure I'm parked in front of her house at 7:45, 7:50-ish, just to make sure I am there. If it's a wedding that's farther away, there's more unknowns with that. I'll do 30 minutes. I had a wedding in Payson. I made sure I had an extra 30 minutes in case anything happened. You could even do longer, whatever you're comfortable with, because the worst case scenario is you're so early that you have extra time and you can pop in somewhere to go to the restroom. Or maybe this is the time you take to eat your granola bar or your little breakfast because you've had some time awake now. So I just love doing that, and I will continue to do that for all of my weddings that I have. It makes me feel so much more comfortable. And also, you never know how far you're gonna have to walk once you get to a venue. The wedding I just recently had was the longest walk I've ever taken. It was self-park and then a long walk to the lobby and an even longer walk to the room. And I had to take several breaks because I was getting out of breath and my shoulder was hurting from my chair that I carry. And so you just never know. So if you're supposed to be walking in her door at 9 a.m., you better be carrying your stuff at 8:50. But we don't think of those kind of things, and I didn't think about it when I was first starting out in makeup, but it's really helped me and it's lowered my stress level on wedding mornings so much, so I love that tip. Tip number 4 is a super important one. When I arrive at my bridal party's location, I will have my bottle of water ready, accessible, and I make sure I'm drinking water consistently throughout the time I'm there. So before every client, after every client, I'm staying hydrated. Then when I'm about 2 to 3 clients in or halfway, depending on how many girls I'm doing, I average 6 usually. So after client number 3, I will take out a little Orgain protein shake. I get them from Costco and I drink that. They don't have to be refrigerated, which is amazing. A makeup artist, Danielle B, if you're watching, hello, she said that drinking it room temperature was really weird to her, so she would freeze hers, and then by the time she was working in the middle, it would defrost and she would have it and it'd be great. So you could do that if you prefer it cold, or you could just drink it room temperature, which is usually what I do. I'm okay with that. So I drink one of those after my 3rd client and then continue drinking water. And then sometimes when I'm done, I will pack a 2nd shake and I'll drink that right after I finish. Or I'll have a protein bar for a while. This is so weird, but it worked. I was having those tuna packets where they don't have to be refrigerated either. I would have a little to-go fork and you just rip it open and I would eat it straight out of the pack. If you like tuna, you understand. It's they're flavored and stuff. Because I was so tired. You've seen the meme before where it's work 8 hours and starve and then eat a $1,200 calorie meal right after because you're starving in 2 minutes. It makes me laugh because it is true and we've all done that. But I just didn't want to have that be a habit of eating this fast food meal the soonest I could see a drive-through and ordering, fries and a burger, and just because I was so hungry. I didn't want to feel like that. So by maintaining your hunger throughout the time you're working with water and your protein shake, and then having a healthier option to eat as soon as you get in your car, and then maintain for the drive home. And then maybe once you're home, you do have a meal prepped for yourself or you have your lunch plan. It just put me in a way better place and I feel so much better while I'm working. There's nothing worse than being hungry and you're tired from standing, and it really can bring down your mood and it can affect your work and how you're doing the makeup. So I just want to feel like my best the whole time through. So that has really helped me. And for the fifth tip to go off of that, when I said, you know, you're tired of standing, is to be aware of your posture when you're doing your makeup. So I started doing this and I didn't realize the weird ways I was contorting my body, putting pressure on my lower back when it didn't need to be. Things so simple as like, you can tilt your client's head. You can gently go, okay, this side, okay, this side. I started taking more advantage of that instead of little hairs everywhere. Instead of walking around or bending. If I noticed that I was locking my knees for a long period of time, I would tell myself, soften your knees. I found that wearing supportive shoes helps so much. I would wear flats that had no support and my feet would hurt, my body would hurt, but it's kind of a dorky look sometimes, but like supportive tennis shoes are really appreciated when you're standing all day. I've also thought about getting one of those little memory foam mats to stand on. I've never seen anyone do that, but I think that is a great idea. And then you could wear really whatever shoes you want because you would have that soft cushion for your feet while you're working. So different options there. But there is certain ways you can stand and ways you can do the makeup where you're not putting extra tension on your body, I believe anyway. So that is it. That is my top 5 tips for maintaining your health as a makeup artist. I feel like this helps me mentally and physically. It has helped me become a stronger makeup artist. I don't dread the long mornings anymore because I know I can fuel my body with what it needs to get through a big bridal party and be happy and be a good, you know, sport about it. Oh, side note too, like, you know, brides are always like, oh, it's really so sweet too when they like offer you food and you're in the middle and you're like, I didn't like leave any time to like eat that. Like I wish I could, but you're your own boss. And technically if a little 30-minute break in the middle of your girls is going to help you 15 to 30 minutes, maybe not 30, that's like kind of a long time, but 15-minute break to have your granola bar or like extra food or eat whatever they offer you. You can totally put that in your schedule and like, it's totally up to you. Cause I feel like we get pressured to fit in as many girls as possible and make everyone, you know, done in a certain time frame and quickly, which is important. And yes, you do need to do that, but that doesn't mean you can't squeeze in a little time where you take a breather and regroup if it's going to help you be a better makeup artist and do your job better. So a little tangent there that I just thought of mentioning, but I really hope you enjoyed these tips. These have been my like lifesavers. I feel like I was getting to the point where I was getting a little frustrated and like not appreciating my job as much as I could when really I do love this job. And these tips just help me feel so much better inside and out about the tasks that I'm performing and being fueled to do that task. And these might seem silly, and if you do all of them already and you're sitting here like, yep, well, I'm glad for you because you know how big of a difference they make. But if you haven't thought about any of this stuff, I so hope it helps you, and I hope you try them out and just see and take note of how you feel before, during, and after your wedding, because this has helped me so much. So with that being said, there will be more tips videos coming. This is what I'm passionate about, and when I started thinking about YouTube again, this was the first video I thought of. I'm mad that it's taken me so long to share this with you, but doing it now, you can carry this into 2021 and apply all these tips to your business. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.